Hello, guys! Probably the first thing you notice is that my hair is gone. And the thing is, yeah, it's gone. I haven't had hair this short since I was really little. Actually, I don't think I've had hair this short for like at least half my lifetime. Shh. Getting Snapchats from people. Probably wondering why I cut my hair, and no, it was not just for a change of pace, although I sometimes like doing that with my hair. I did it because I'm actually in my college's performance of To Kill a Mockingbird, and I'm scout. So I kind of need to have short hair that's kind of childish because I had long hair and my hair is pretty thick. So they were like, you should cut your hair. I wanted to say thank you, guys, because I just checked my YouTube channel recently and I realized that I have 100 subscribers, and I think that's really awesome, and I'd like to say thank you all. I'm glad that you find me at least a little bit entertaining and a little bit worth your time. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do about this video because I didn't really come up with a topic. I just was like, oh, I'm alone, I can make a video. But I think I want to actually talk about like hair and whatnot. A lot of people are often worried about like what other people think about them. And while yeah, it is very important as a culture and our society puts a lot of value on what other people think about you, you have to understand that if you put too much pressure on yourself to be exactly what other people want you to be, it's not going to turn out the way you want it to. For example, I could have sat there and worried that, this haircut's going to look awful and people are going to judge me and it's going to be really bad. And you know what I did? I thought about that for a couple seconds and then I was like, you know what? It's hair, it grows back. And at this point, I think being in this show and being a lead character and being the best that I can at that part is more important than having long hair. It's like those people that spend an hour or two in the morning getting ready, making sure they have the perfect outfit and the perfect hair and the perfect makeup and the perfect everything. A lot of that comes from hiding your insecurities because people think that they are not good enough if they do not have the perfect hair or the perfect makeup or whatever. Personally, I don't wear much makeup, and that comes from my sister because my sister, when I was trying to go through that middle school phase of trying on makeup and whatnot, she said, no, you're not doing that because that's really stupid, and I got really mad at her, and I was like, I just want to try all these things, but at this point, I'm pretty happy that she taught me not to do that because at this point, I'm like, okay, I don't need makeup to feel good about myself. But at the same time, the people that do put on makeup, they're not necessarily hiding their insecurities. Sometimes they are. And you have to understand that you have to be sensitive about those things. For example, my mom, she puts on makeup and she dyes her hair certain ways and she does all these things because that's what makes her feel good. And my sister, she thinks that you should think that you are the greatest and you are beautiful without doing your hair and without doing your makeup and whatnot. And she has really noble intentions, but she'll make fun of my mom for putting on too much makeup. Or I dyed my hair once. I dyed a little bit of it purple, and one time it was blue and all these things. And she would make fun of me for having blue or purple hair. And that's not something you should really do. If you don't like the way that someone's hair is, or you don't like the way that their makeup is, you have to understand that if you're going to say that, first of all, it has to be in a positive way, like, oh, I actually really like when you do your makeup this way, or something like that, if you are close enough to be able to do that. And understand that if you say these things to this person, they might take it really badly because it might be this mask that they put on to make themselves feel comfortable and make themselves feel beautiful in their own skin, because not everyone feels as comfortable about themselves as they want to be. This also has to do with like weight too. I'm not the most sensitive about weight, although I have been learning about that more. But just because someone's heavier doesn't mean that they're not healthy. And just because someone is so skinny doesn't mean that they don't eat anything. I'm a pretty skinny person, and I've had my grandparents tell me that I should eat more. I've had my friends tell me that I'm skinny. I've had people call me anorexic before, and I'm not. I eat what I want. I do what makes me feel good, and I eat. I don't starve myself. I don't do anything. It's not for anyone else. It's for me. I eat because food is good. And sometimes for people, they can't lose weight or they can't gain weight. And so you can't sit there and go, oh, I'm instantly going to judge someone because this is how their body weight is. If they're having a sedentary life and they're not doing anything about their health and they're eating badly, that's a little bit of a different story. Or if they are starving themselves, then that's a whole nother ball game. But I guess the moral of the story is don't be so judgmental about people. If you don't like something, maybe someone else does, and if it's not hurting you and it's not hurting them, then why worry about it? My hair is gonna grow back. It's a change, but it doesn't mean it's a bad change, and it doesn't mean it's a good change. It just means that it's something that's different, and you have to be willing to take risks if you want to actually learn and do things in your life. One of the weirdest things with my hair is that it comes down like halfway down my neck, so then I keep feeling something on the back of my neck, and it's just my hair.